welcome to my YouTube channel. I am sharing for new topic video. Houston Maritime Attorney offers sheer injuries are both common and deserving. When you are a loved one have been injured, offer sheer it's important for you to know what is your rights are and what you are entitled to receive as companion. You know rest assured that you will be working with a maritime injury law layers with a over 13 year of experience that automatically ensures that you will have a legal up in a court, as almost nothing is more important than experience in a courtroom. Contact a Houston Maritime attorney as soon as possible for your claim. When an offshore injury 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 has occurred, it it is important to understand what type of compensation you may be entitled to. Of Offshore injuries are governed by complex and complicated state and federal law, which govern the type of compensation you may receive. For his reason, an experienced maritime injury lawyer such those at Rich and Binstock will help you terminated with your care-free course solution. A brief history of maritime and admiralty law. Maritime law and admiralty law are two terms that can be used intertechnology. Importantly, maritime law, also called admiralty law, what is govern offshore accidents. Maritime workers have almost always adhered to certain specific law that govern that industry. All thought such of governor marital law in the United States comes from the Constitution, regular as well. Below we list some of the most important law, state, and regulation that are circular when it comes to maritime injury cases. The most Unit Act, also called the Merchant Marine Act of 1920, the Jones Act example. Employer Liability Act to injuries maritime workers. Specifically, it's always injured worker in the maritime industry to file personal injury claim against their employer. In order to this, they most have been injured during the courses of their job duties. The circular statute states in the following: is human injuries in the course of employment, or if or these human duties from the injury, the personal representative of the Siemens may elect to bring a civil action at law with the rights of trial by injury against the employer. Law of the United States regular recovery for the personal injury to or death of a railway employer apply to an action under the section. Long Grossman and Hyber Workers Competition Compensation Act, Death on the High Stress Act, Limitation of Liability Act, Human Rights to maintenance and care, saving to secure clues. What is maintenance and care in maritime law? Two important factors in Jones law cases are maintenance and cure. And cure maintenance is the competition that your employer provide to you while you recover from an illness or injury. The intent behind maintenance is to provide competition or a recovering worker cost of living on land. However, many time maritime players try to keep these payments to maximum. Working with experienced maritime attorneys can potentially given you a better chance at a higher maintenance payment in your cases. Secure as the medical medical care that your employer must provide to after you suffer a work related injury. It's basically components for the real treatments necessary for your recovery. While many employers do not want to know this, offer share of workers have the rights to choose their own doctor under maintenance and care. Once circular question relevant: how long to maintenance and care benefit last journey में maritime and harbor contribution workers can receive these benefits until they reach maximum medical improvement MMI is the point when your injury, illness or conditions will no longer improve. Once you reach maximum medical improvement, your employer is no longer obligated to pay your further medical bills and treatment. We highly recommended speaking with the trained maritime layers for your cases. We will ensure that all your legal rights and benefit are protected. When does maritime law actually apply? It's important to understand which offshore accident cases actually fall under the jurisdiction of maritime law. Applies in any cases that arrested negative navigable waters, navigable waters, or those use the components state or traveling between multiple states or foreign countries. Any body of water that is fully contained with a single state, such as a law, it is not of subject to further maritime law. Multiple law cover a wide area of maritime accident cases. Example include cases involving offshore oil rigs, shopping, dispute under welding states, and other injury cases. Acts can even come into play in cases of privacy controlled contract disputes and even marine insurance issue. Because of the countless cases types that fall under maritime law, you need experienced offshore injury or lawyers on your side. What exactly is a maritime layer? Maritime attorney are one of many types of personal injury always. They handle maritime injury cases, betting, accident cases, and even commercial maritime cases. At our Houston law office, Rich and Ben Stoke is passionate about protect their lots of injured maritime workers. If you are having trouble securing compensation from your employer or an insurance company, our maritime lawyers are here for you. We will examine the fact of your cases during your free consultation, apply federal law of your claim, and outline your legal rights. It's important. It's important for injuries workers to have qualified legal representation in any personal injury cases. This is especially true in more complex practical areas such as maritime law. Contact a Houston maritime industry or layers which rich and Benstock to contact with a compensation areas. Layers for your cases. What kind of accident need a Houston maritime layer? As we stand previously, many different cases type of fall under the Under the jurisdiction maritime law, our Houston Maritime attorney have handle many maritime cases such as the following: cruise ship accident, cargo ship accident, commercial boating and fishing accident, uh, wrongful death cases, oil and gas workers injuries, shipyard accident, workers falling overboard, jack-up rig accident, dogged injuries, drug accident. Many of the cases handled by our maritime layers involve div- devastating and cost catastrophic injuries. For example, if two large ships collide, the damage can be highly highly detrimental of both shipping companies and their vulnerable employers because of the high level of damage. It's important for victim to work with an experienced maritime lawyers from the very beginning of their cases to the very end. What is a maritime injury? In order to better understand maritime injuries and the laws surrounding them, will first cover the Jones Act. This status outline and regulate a majority of US domestic shipping. Basically, it's requires goods that are shipped between USA port to be transported on vessels that are built, owned, and operated by US citizen or permanent resident. The Joint Act is a small yet very important section of the 1920 Merchant Marine Act. Importantly, the Joint Act not only outline allow also president outline maritime commerce regulation but also maritime also provides sailors and maritime workers with certain certain protection. The these protection include the ability to seek damages for injuries from crew, competitions, or ship owner. What is are the most common cases of maritime injuries due to the wide net of traditional cases by maritime law? There are many different cases of maritime accidents and injuries. Many law form or read understand that maritime jobs tend to inherently dangerous. It is dangerous. However, that does not mean that maritime employers are not on to certain duty of by the employers and fellow employers even thought certain official accident or involved others only occur as a result of gross regulation below. We list some of the most common cases of maritime accident involve able and extreme weather condition, long working hours and a lack of sleep, drug or alcohol because abuse, other form of reckless negligence behavior, in developing training or survival experience, truthful and pure duties, fears and application exclusively, sleep and fall accident, coding with the shore or with other cases. Cost cost traffic, maritime injuries and taxes. Due to the nature of maritime jobs, the possibility of catastrophic injuries is very high and affect the range and type of possible injuries for your human or very bold. Below, below we list some of the most common maritime injuries we see at Rich and Benstock, Ben, Ben, Benstock in Houston. Nick or big strain from lifting, lifting heavy objects and equipment. Toxic chemical exposure from cargo solvents or lead point falling object requirement are injuries. Paralysis or appropriation due to malfunction injuries. Sleeping, sleep and fall injuries on purely ants or pet dogs. Burns or election, medical placement hauled from a shipping medical cruise treating injured workers. During drawings, working death due to pure cases. Maritime injuries static according to the contact for decided discuss this as a control CDC. There we 87 fatal injuries to marine workers from 20 211 to 270. The worker out to nearly 6 times the fatality rates of work-related injuries for all other United States workers. Also, during this some period of time,